In the United States, I found a guy who has the world's best beard. It's 18 inches long, 12 years old.
Hi, I'm MJ Johnson, and I have one of the world's best beards.
12 years ago, MJ saw a photo of the world's best beard competition, and overnight he fell in love with the idea. It became his dream to win that competition, even though he did not have a beard. So he let his facial hair grow as long as possible, and he committed to growing a unique beard. It took him 4 years of consistent work until one day he won the World Beard Championship and the admiration of the world with this beautiful hair. MJ's story shows us that nothing is impossible because even a beardless guy can have the world's best beard. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Do you like the color red or white? If yes, check out this guy. In India, there is a guy who only wears red and white.
Hi, my name is Seven. Welcome to my red and white house.
Even his house is made up of just red and white furniture. Like
My wardrobe, my pants, my sofa, my car, my clothes.
he is so obsessed that even his family joined him. And now they wear, you guessed it, red and white. He also only uses the number 7. His name is 7. His jacket has 7 buttons. His pants have 7 pockets. His phone number is 7. His car number is 7. He even speaks 7 languages. It's a little bit weird, but hey, good for him. He stood out from the crowd. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
We found a country inside the US with its own currency, its own citizens, and even its own president. And it's not Joe Biden.
I am His Excellency President Kevin Baugh, ruler of the micronation known as the Republic of Molossia.
Molossia is a micronation started by President Baugh when he was only 15 years old. A micronation is a tiny country that anyone can start anytime, anywhere. Here in Molossia, they have their own flag, language, and even a time zone.
Which is 39 minutes ahead of Pacific time.
They even have their own currency called Valora, and it's not backed by gold or silver, but by cookie dough. I know all of this sounds like a joke, but trust me, it's not. President Baugh's dream was to be president, so he created his own country, and now 32 people are his citizens. If President Baugh was crazy enough to start a country, then you can be crazy enough to do whatever you want.
This is your invitation. Go do something crazy.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Did you know, in Italy, there is an official king that looks like this. He has no crown, gold, or servants, and anyone in the world can visit him.
Sono Tonino Bertolione e mi chiamano tutti Re di Tavolara o Maestro.
His kingdom started when this great-great-great-grandfather, as a joke, asked his friend, the King of Sardinia, if he could make him king. But to his surprise, the King of Sardinia accepted, and that's how every single descendant from that family became royalty, including King Tonino. In fact, he received an official recognition from the Queen of England herself. This king doesn't spend time in a fancy palace, but in his garden and his restaurant. So if you're looking for a royal time, visit King Tonino before the world runs out of kings. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This guy is the real-life Tarzan.
Hello, my name is Jason and I love my life.
And he lives in the jungles of Hong Kong. He climbs trees. He grows his own food. He builds his own eco-friendly house. And he never cut his hair for 24 years. Every day, he dances. He swims in the ocean and plays music. He's living the good life, but it wasn't always this good. 20 years ago, Jason was homeless with no family and no job. So he got out of the city life and came here.
City life, it's not for me. And I do know I try all the best I can do, but doesn't work for me.
Eventually, he found a job playing Tarzan at Disney World. For most people, this life is too crazy. But for him, it just feels like home. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This guy can speak backwards.
Nemstrukabadmjane, Najmja, Iletsenya. Hi, nice daily. I'm John, and I'm the backwards man.
Anything you tell John, whether it's long or short, in English or Chinese, he can say backwards. He can even sing backwards.
America, God shed His grace.
Why? Because John has a certain kind of autism that gives his brain special abilities. Nobody thought John was talented until he uploaded his backwards video online and became a worldwide sensation. This goes to show that it always pays off to accept yourself for who you are, even if it means that you have to be a little bit backwards. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. In Dubai, there is a German lady who left everything in Germany to live in the middle of the desert with 30 camels.
My name is Uschi. I am the German camel lady.
20 years ago, Uschi had a 9-to-5 in Germany. But she wasn't happy and she wasn't satisfied. So she did the crazy thing. She left for the Arab desert. She put up a small house, hired a few guys to help her, and started a farm with camels. Yes, camels. For 20 years, she's been here living her best life with no city, no civilization, and no husband. Somehow, in the middle of the desert, she found herself. She even became a bit of an Arab herself.
Kevalal.
This goes to show that happiness is not about where you're born, it's about where you feel at home. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This guy owns 200 million acres of the moon, and he got it all for free. Chris and his dad always loved real estate, but on Earth, real estate is super expensive. So they decided to buy properties on the moon. They found a loophole in the 1967 peace treaty. Turns out governments cannot own the moon, but maybe, just maybe, individuals can. So Chris's dad wrote a letter to the UN declaring that the moon was his, and the UN did not respond. He assumed he got approval and started selling land for anywhere between $25 to $500. And the crazy thing is, people are buying. Now, all he needs is either an approval or a rejection from the UN. If they approve, Chris might just become the richest landowner of the moon. If they don't approve, then this is all one big gimmick. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Finally, I found the guy who wrote Wikipedia.
I'm Stephen, and I have made the largest number of edits to Wikipedia in the world.
He edited Wikipedia more than 3 million times, the most in the world, and he did all of it for free.
It allows you to cover topics not usually found in the mainstream Western media. It allows anybody in the world to have their voice.
Stephen writes on many subjects, arts, politics, music, for the last 16 years for 3 hours every day, without being paid a single dollar. He only writes based on facts with multiple sources and lots of evidence. And it's not just him, there are millions of hidden Wikipedia contributors, so anyone, anywhere can open their phone, load up Wikipedia, and learn something new for free. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. This 8-year-old girl in China is the leader of 300 goats. She has been herding goats since she was 3 years old. Her parents let her feed, ride, pick up, and even lead the goats with nothing but a stick and a lot of confidence. But when her father uploaded a video of her to the internet, people got annoyed. But her father didn't listen. He knew that she could learn a lot from goats. So he let her study at school for half of the day and the other half in nature. From school, she learned algebra, and from goats, she learned the value of hard work. The combination of education from school and life was perfect. This goes to show that real education comes in all forms. It can come from a school, a playground, and even from a goat. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.